Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about inflation. Inflation is at a 40-year high in the USA and people are looking for ways to protect their savings and investments. What is inflation? Inflation is the rate at which prices for goods and services are rising. When inflation is high, your money buys less than it used to. For example, if inflation is 5%, then a $100 item will cost $105 next year. Why is inflation so high right now? There are a few reasons for the current high inflation rate in the USA. One reason is the COVID-19 pandemic. The pandemic disrupted supply chains and caused shortages of goods and services. This led to higher prices for consumers. Another reason for high inflation is the government stimulus spending. The government spent trillions of dollars to help people and businesses during the pandemic. This increased the amount of money in circulation, which led to higher prices. How can you protect your savings and investments from inflation? There are a few things you can do to protect your savings and investments from inflation. One thing you can do is invest in assets that tend to appreciate in value over time. For example, stocks and real estate have historically outperformed inflation. Another thing you can do is invest in assets that are protected from inflation. For example, Treasury, inflation-protected securities, TIPS, are government bonds that adjust their principal for inflation. You can also try to reduce your expenses. This will free up more money that you can invest or save. Conclusion: inflation is a serious problem, but there are things you can do to protect your savings and investments. By investing in assets that tend to appreciate in value over time and reducing your expenses, you can minimize the impact of inflation on your finances.